Big plays here coming out of the Raptors, hopefully. This is going to be week number 2 games happening for us here live. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're taking a look at the Raptors, who are taking on Vista de la Mar Middle School, and they're off to a fast start right away. Fast start here, and we are off. Dark Shadow ties it up 1-1 here as we are in the first game in this best of 5. All right, so just about a minute in here in this game, best of 5, and for the Saffron group, this is the first time that they've had a chance to meet, so let's see what happens between JMMS and JMMS here. Big goal here coming out of Raccoon Noob, which is one of our star players coming out of 6th grade. Great job with that goal score. So far, very close game. Vista de la Mar just a little bit off, but they're going to be tying it up here with this goal. And that's going to be a big one there. With a minute and a half, you got to change it up just a little bit to make sure you can throw your opponent off. As with 90 seconds remaining, it's anybody's game. Anybody can do anything here. This is what's going to make it challenging. Here we go. Just about 15 seconds remain here in game one. A lot of action here. And just when you need him, Dark Shadow with a huge goal. Getting the ball to come out to the center off of a read. And just gets the right piece of it. Going to be a big goal here. Well, probably one of his biggest yet. Definitely an important goal going into this series. You know, it's about the momentum we've seen a lot in some of these bigger tournaments. You know, teams like Team Queso getting those goals at the very end when it matters. Definitely interesting to see where this one's going to go into game two. Yes, game two is going to happen. Good luck here to both teams, but GG's and a great go-ahead goal by Dark Shadow. Well done there. Well done indeed. We'll be right back. Let's see what we can come up with here today. Raptors taking on big goal coming out of Vista de la Mar, and at the right time, you know, with 57 seconds to go, you got to be wondering what they're going to do. We are trying to get back to our good view here. All right, with 9 seconds to go, this could be the moment for Vista, and unfortunately they don't capitalize, but they got another moment in Rocket League. 2 seconds can be an eternity, and that guy's going to be game number 2. All right, I think we're getting ready for game number 3 in this series. All right, we have a game 3 on our hands. Raptors up 2-0 so far in this best of series. And we're hoping to have a good time. See if we can get a better start on this one with more players. Might be helpful for everybody. All right, a lot of action here so far. Stay tuned. We have more games coming up. Right now, you're watching Vista de la Mar versus JMMS Prospects. This is our lower level Rocket League players, novice players showing what they got. And this is a best of 5 right now. JMMS up 2 games. And it's a tie here. Mr. Hobbs tying the game up. You'd love to see that. Shot backwards and redirected back. Directed Noob getting in there still. Great job. Great job there, Raptors, getting a chance to try and put on some offensive pressure, but it's just too much to handle at the current time. See what Vista can do. Wrecked, huge save right off the kickoff. Great job to him. And a beautiful read there by Wrecked Noob. Gets a chance to push the ball forward. Dark Shadow gets the initial hit, but Wrecked reads the initial save. Great demonstration of critical thinking there by one of our 6th graders. Great job. A lot of action here, minute and 30. Big pop-up here, minute to go, and Wrecked Noob puts another one away. Great job. Hobbs with a great goal from the top, just getting a nice firm shot right up top. Great job. 2-4 in game number 3. All right, we're back with it again. Dark Shadow trying to do more. That's going to be, oh, what a redirect back and forth. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing. Good job with the final moment. El Chaco not able to make that happen. And that's going to do it for the Raptors. Great job to both schools. Raptors taking it in 3. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with some more Rocket League. We'll be having 2 new teams face off. All right, folks, welcome back. We have ourselves another best of 5. We're taking on Newhart, the Panthers, JMMS, the Raptors. This is going to be an awesome one. These two teams have not met before. This should be amazing. So we are excited that you are here with us live to watch the event. Let us know in the chat how you're doing. Shout out to both teams here. We're super excited to have you in this match. We have a lot of Rocket League ahead of us. A best of 5, anything can happen. All right, folks, we are live and in your face. Let's get it here. Game 1. Best of 5. Got to win 3 to say you've won the match. And we are off. It's going to be a great example of force here. Some players here on JV, this is their first semester playing Esports. For some, this is their 3rd semester. And, you know, JV, the tricky one. JV, you're looking at the ability skill ranges from, I believe, Plat to Plat 3. And Godford Gamer getting a sneaky short side low goal there on the right side. Coming in off the wall and just catching it off of the bounce. That's going to be a good one to start the series. Give him confidence. And here we go. Raptors pop it up to the middle. Boise shoots it off to the side. Beautiful attempt to hold on to that possession. Getting a chance to see some of the defense in play. And Godford Gamer coming in like a wrecking ball. And I tell you what, that is a great push of force. The force coming in as well. Pun intended. There he is. Great job here. Both teams going to be putting on some pressure. All right. You're just tuning in. We have Fred Newhart Middle School, the Panthers, taking on James Monroe Middle School. And Godford Gamer coming out of nowhere. Boise, the 478 loose cannon. These are some of your esports players today, and they're looking good. Shout out to all the players giving it today. And Voodoo Panda coming in big off the kickoff. People not sure where to go. I'll tell you, Voodoo Panda knows right there, gets through all of the James Monroe defenders and gets this game within 2. You know, there's a lot of game left. You got to find your rhythm. You know, Newhart may be feeling some rust. I tell you what, the rust breaks off quickly here. A lot of muscle memory. You know, if you can ride a bike, you can get back on. You'll be jumping curbs in no time. So, Raptors trying to take advantage of their weekly practices. Newhart trying to take advantage of their awesome structure. Oh, but God4Gamer coming in like a bowling ball. Great job to both squads. All right. Teams are fighting for their lives out here. Oh my gosh, and it's just wide. And that's enough to put it in. Great job there by the Force, trying to keep it off from the center. You know, a lot of times you're shooting that ball, you end up shooting it right at the goalie. You know, it just seems no matter how much room there is empty in the net, it's hard to shoot it into that empty space. And good job to the defender trying to keep up most of the goal defended. This is Prospects League, so these players, I'm sorry, excuse me, this is JV. These players, unlike Prospects League, they've played the match. They know how this goes. They know how to come off the wall. They know how to get aerial goals. You know, they may be working on a few things, but this is that kind of proving ground where, unlike Saffron, you know, if you mess up on a touch, you know, it could be the game. And that's the difference between Prospects and JV is, you know, these are a lot, the moments are high stakes. God4Gamer trying to come in, but Boise coming into the left, loose cannon drawing. Good work to both sides. Let us know in the chat where you're from, who you're going for. It's great to have you guys in the mix. All right, God4Gamer coming in again. Beautiful job there by God4Gamer coming in. Voodoo Panda making a wild effort to make the first save. Does. Second save hits him still, and unfortunately goes in. You got to give it out to him or her. A beautiful save there, going back and forth, flopping around, doing whatever it takes to make the save, and that's all that matters. Great job. And again, you're going to see Panda come back up, make touch with that, but Neo's going to need to get there and doesn't, and makes a commitment. Boise coming in, and it's really just a one-on-one goal situation. You know, the rotation there by Boise was pretty strong. Let's see what happens as we move into the final minute and 30. So God4Gamer standing out here in this game. You know, 1 assist but 5 goals. Definitely trying to make a play happen there. You wouldn't think of it by the stats, but definitely a playmaker move. And Newhart Panthers coming out, you know, they're looking, you know, to get the rust off. Game 1, you know, say, all right, whatever, guys, you know, game 1, whatever. But let's take a look at game 2. You know, how are we going to approach this? You know, what about our game style, you know, can we do to get people in there? Hey, thanks for the follow there. Love the subscription. Make sure you tune in. We got more happening here. Appreciate that. I am the Force. Thanks for that follow. Boise coming on up. You got to ask yourself right now, how are you going to, like I said, play this second game? Are you going to have communication be different? Do you have a different playing style? Is there a new player you're looking to put in the roster? So there's a lot you can do in a best of 5. You know, it's not always about, hey, just go out there and try harder. You know, in Rocket League specifically, you know, there might be someone who's feeling a little bit rusty. You put them on the back end on defense. Maybe you feel like your best player needs to be playing offense. You know, I always say the goalie can't score goals. In Rocket League, you know, and it's very hard to hit those cross-court bangers, but for a lot of good players, they like to sit in the back, kind of take the shot, push it up into an aerial volley, and then maybe redirect it or do something with it. So, you know, better players kind of know what to do. It just depends circumstantially what to do. And what a shot by God4Gamer to kind of take it up that right side. Voodoo Panda trying to do whatever they can. Loose Cannon unfortunately missing that one, and God4Gamer pressing and getting a connection with that. You know, I would say, you know, James Monroe looks like they're very aggressive at the moment. Let's see how the Panthers can react. The Force getting a try, but Voodoo Panda coming in big on that one. MVP for sure right now, in my opinion, coming out of the Panthers. Great save, that's big time. Boise trying to go off the wall. Loose Cannon trying to be there. Loose Panda going for the squishy save, upside down, not going to make it, but Boise coming for the backboard, redirect, and it makes it. Boise does. Uncanny shot. Getting the chance to pop it up perfectly. Jumps in, makes the play. Cristiano's flying away. What a shot. All right, that's going to do it for game number 1. And wow, what a game 1 it is. A lot of points being put up on the board, but you can tell on both sides there's a lot of potential. A lot of shots, a lot of assists. Let's see what happens here as we move into game number 2. Stay tuned, stay with us. I'm just cracking open a Red Bull. It's time for game 2. All right, looking good here. Okay. All right, it is game number 3, and we are ready to go. We got a lot here riding on this game. Both sides pushing pretty hard. Taking a focus here at our players. Panda, definite favorite. Loose Cannon, Godford Gamer. These players are out for blood here. Panthers versus Raptors. It's game 3, best of 5 right off the side, and here we go. Panda showcasing those mechanics, getting a chance to push it wide. Boise not able to push it in, and a shot to the middle might be, it's wide. Loose Cannon going for it. Panda going for it. Waiting patiently. A lot of cool cars out there in this third match. People changing their car choices. You'd like to see that. Smart move. Let us know in the chat who's your favorite player and why. Definitely looking for a match MVP right now. Game number 3, it could be anybody's take. You know, a reverse sweep is always possible. Raptors up 2-0, best of 5. Got to win 3 to win. And Godford Gamer rotating as the Neo Mort comes in big. Just talking about that. Newhart taking the lead for the first time in the series. Shot wide, and it's that bounce we just talked about. You know, it bounces off the corner, it bounces off this wall, that wall. By the time it comes to the net, you know, you really don't know where that ball is. Where should you be? How do you make this work? And a beautiful sense of direction in real time by Neo Mark. And Boise coming back in 10 seconds later. You know, just talking about that, Neo popping it to the side, and Panda not able to get that in the middle, and Boise taking advantage of the errant ball going to the side, excuse me, and we're going to be tied here with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It's anybody's game in Game 3. Raptors can win and seal the deal. Panthers need to win to survive, to take this on to Game 4. Beautiful pass by Panda. Nice shot off to the side. Godford Gamer trying to connect with that, doesn't. Boise going to need to come back on D, and a rotation's taking place for the Raptors. The question is, you know, after your first touch, do you continue going for the ball? You know, I think a lot of intermediate players have to make that call a lot. You know, as you get better, you realize maybe it's 1 or 2 touches and you're gone, you know. And I like to think of it like soccer. You think of, in soccer, you're typically not, you're not running to your own pass. You know, you're not running to your own shot. And you like to think about that in Rocket League. You know, at some point, you know, you're hitting it off to the left and someone should be there to receive it or be heading in that direction. Kind of like hockey, you know, you got to pass that open space. A lot of parallels here as you see JV working on that here today. Both teams kind of working on where do they need to be in relative to what they can do. And it's not just about what you should do, but it's also in this level, especially at JV, about what you can do. Some players can do things that other players can't do at this moment. And, you know, you really want to play on your strengths. You can see both sides definitely thinking about this. It's 1-1. Every time we have gotten into a game, it has gotten more and more dicey. Panthers up again in Game 3. You don't know what's going to happen in Rocket League. And I tell you, it looked like the Force had it. Maybe a second man commit on the defense, causing a lot of pressure there. And a miscommunication by the Raptors is going to lead to a Panther lead. Godford Gamer trying to change it up. Last time the Panthers scored, Raptors scored about 10 seconds later. Let's see what happens. Raptors trying to get vengeance, but the Panthers going to hold on to this lead. Will they keep the momentum? Almost another shot. Panther not able to make that happen. Panther. A lot of animals here, and just getting messed around. Cannon trying. Shot goes wide. I am not sure what happened, folks. Wow. What's your favorite moment of the series so far? Let us know. It looks like Voodoo Panda is trying to make that save, but the ball is unfortunately redirected into the net, and with 1:45, the game has gotten even closer than we thought it could have. 2-2, and anybody can score here to take it to Game 4 or win the series, excuse me, the match. It's early in the season. You know, we're in week 3. There are like 7 or 8 weeks here. Top 8 teams go to the playoffs. There'll be a conference championship. You know, within that season, players grow a lot. You know, they could grow within a couple ranks even. It just depends. You know, if you're a plat player, plat 1, you're joining us in JV, you know, definitely this is your time to make those diamond moves. And you're going to see players grow a lot in this final run here before June and July. A lot of playing time for these. Big goal there by Boise with 56 seconds. And anybody's game, 56 seconds is a lot of time for any Rocket League match. Let's see what happens as we finally go through this critical moment in each game that is so fun to watch. I love the last minute. And Boise taking advantage of the thrill as well. Both teams trying to push pretty hard. Loose Cannon just up a little bit too far, and unfortunately, I don't think Loose Cannon was expecting that you know, headed in that direction so fast. That's a hard one to account for. Toilet Paper showing their support. Voodoo, you're amazing. Love it. Love the support there. And with 30 seconds to go, they could use more. It's going to take 2 goals to take this into Game 4. And they're starting with a push here. Voodoo might take the ball, doesn't. Neo, who had a beautiful goal earlier, misses off the wall. Loose cannon comes off the side. Redirect off loose cannon. Beautiful pass. Is this going to be it right here? They need just one more potentially after this. Set up again. Great offense here in the last 30 seconds by the Panthers. Shot to the side by Boise. And down the ball by loose cannon. GG's going out to the Raptors. Well played. And that's going to do it in this best of 3. Thank you for everybody watching. Hope you had some fun. That was an amazing game here so far. Raptors taking the win on that, going 2-0 for the season. Raptors looking for a back-to-back JV conference championship run. Raptors have a lot of pressure with 2 JV teams in the league, hoping that one of them makes it to the end. Falmouth boy saying GG, that boy Popcorn, who was not able to play on the game, says JMMSW, good job. And to everybody watching, supporting, thank you for coming out. And don't forget, if you're a gamer there, don't forget to go to your recent friends, invite the people that you have played, say, hey, that was great gaming with you. Would like to get better. Let's game together. Let's grow together. Let's get better together. Laura Harvey, love the last name. Dr. Harvey from James Monroe. Laura Harvey from New Heart Panthers. I love it. Thank you for coming out here. Have a good night.